My recommendation is that we need to divide this country now. In Kenya 2027, farasi zitakuwa mbili. Ile imebeba wenye wanaiba na wenye wanaibiwa. So whatever the president did when he became office now 2 years and some few months, whatever Kenyans were asking for him, he has not given them. Kenyans were hungry when he came in, they're still hungry. They were jobless, they're still jobless. They had bad education system, they wanted improvement, he has not done it. Healthcare. He has just worsened them instead of making them better. As he gets richer, Kenya gets poorer. As he gives his cronies jobs, Kenyans are more unemployed. So even when Gen Z went to the streets to look for employment, he has only employed his own political cronies. So what we are saying is that whatever the BT president has gone through, even if you say it is just what he wants first, why is there a hurry to remove him from there? Whatever Ruto wants, he does at supersonic speed. Like impeachment was supersonic. Nomination was supersonic. While pending bills, wait. Unemployment, wait. Joblessness, wait. Finance bill, law of cost of living, wait. Education system, health system, wait. Everything is waiting. Even those who did offer services to government through pending bills, they are still waiting. But everything else has to move very fast. The hurry that he has, we do not know. You cannot be this fast and get everything right. And that's why we are saying we oppose the process which has been taken. We oppose what has happened. And our biggest concern is that the president is driving this country into a crisis. One of them by impeaching the deputy president. Why am I saying to say so? If education system is not working, the economy is not working, healthcare is not working, we have no IBC, we have no opposition. Airport has been taken control of. KQ is merging with KAA so that Adani can acquire. And now we do not have a deputy president. Those are crisis after crisis. So there are so many crises. So we are not happy with all this that is happening. So what's my recommendation? My recommendation is that we need to divide this country now. Time has come to divide this country. But let us not divide this country between the rich and the poor. Because if we accept we are poor and they are rich, our strategy is to kneel before them, beg them, and ask them for support, which is wrong. We know very well we are not poor because Kenya has a budget of 4.2 trillion. Kenya is a middle income economy according to economic ranking. Kenya has talented, gifted, industrious, hardworking people, knowledgeable, intelligent people, and we cannot be poor. So poverty in Kenya is man-made. Now we can say poverty in Kenya is Ruto-made because he came to Kenya as the president saying he's going to transform the economy and he's taking us back to poverty. He's driving the economy using the reverse gear. While if anybody talks, you are beaten, you are impeached, you are thrown out of office, everyone has been sacked, even me here. Everybody who is talking here, you're being replaced by people who should say yes. And now he has gotten a nominated deputy president who is a yes man, whom anything they do like a dog, you throw a bone, they run after it. So that is not how we are going to accept. So let us divide Kenya into wenye kuiba, wenye wanatuibia. Ndio maana sisi ni maskini. Na sisi wenye wanaibiwa. So I'm asking, sisi wenye wanaibiwa, tuungane pamoja, tutoe hao watu ambao wanatuibia. And we are not going to waste time because we are going to start talking about the next wave of Gen Z evolution. The first wave is survived, just like COVID. Some people also survived. So there'll be the third wave. The second wave has begun and is the one who has pressed the button by this useless impeachment and funny bills in parliament. So we must be able to unite together and decide that it is us versus them. Them wenye wanatuibia, us wenye wanaibiwa. So I'll ask Kenyans, munataka one of us or one of them? One of them, those who are stealing. One of us wenye wanaibiwa. Tukiungana and bring one of us to lead us out of this crisis, we shall get it done. And I want to take this time to wish the deputy president good health. I want to wish him quick recovery. I want to tell him to take heart Even if your sins are as red as Stalin, I can tell you that they'll be forgiven. But all to the people who do not want to forgive and fight. None of us is clean. None of us is an angel. None of us is clean anyway. But I want to wish him well. Take heart. You still have a chance to reform yourself with God and the people of Kenya. Or to them who think that they are right and they can't ask for forgiveness. Because if you know that you are wrong, that's when you start reforming. And these people are very wrong. If he's stealing, they have stolen more than you. They talk about 5.2 billion. The president has stolen 2.8 trillion. And we have those figures confirmed. If you look at all the people replacing you, they have stolen more than you. So don't be worried. Just be strong. The only thing is that before it is too late, it's easy to reform. And actually, I will take this chance to welcome you into the ranks of opposition. Join us. Aluta continua. Thank you.
Bwana Professor, probably just a question, eh?
Yes.
Umesema you want us to divide the country between us and them.
Yes.
And by your reference, by saying us ni maskini na them ni matajiri. So are you insinuating that matajiri ni wezi?
No, nimesema hakuna tofauti ya kusema maskini na tajiri. Nimesema kuna watu wenye wanaiba. There are some people who are rich. Okay. If you go to James Mwangi with Equity Bank, we can understand why he owns what he owns, isn't it? But these people, William Ruto, who is worth 2.8 trillion, which company do you know gets a revenue where the net profit can be 2.8 trillion? You know, for you, do you know how much revenue do you need to rake out to be able to have a profit of 2.8 trillion? It should be in hundreds of trillions of revenue. And do you know any company who has hundreds of trillions of revenue? None. The only country that has that is Kenya, which they are stealing. So tuko na wale ambao wanatuibia na sisi wale ambao wanaibiwa. Ndio maana nimesema is us versus them. So if one of us takes over and chases away those who are stealing, which is many of them, then we transform the country. Hakuna maskini versus tajiri. Tulidanganyika. If you go, Kenya is rated as a middle income economy. In middle income economy, everyone should be able to afford to drive a car and live in a decent house. But if you walk here in Mukuru kwa Njenga, you go to Kibra, you go to Mathare, you go to Kangemi, you go everywhere, you find the poverty is too much. People are just eating sand. Some of them are eating fruits. While somebody has taken 2.8 trillion outside the country. So wenye wanatuibia ndio maana hatuna. Na sisi wenye wanaibiwa ndio tunafaa tuungane pamoja. Tuseme them and us, nani wachache? Because 2% of Kenyans own 98% of Kenya. Leaving 98% of Kenyans fighting over 2% of Kenya. So maskini ni wale ambao wako 98% fighting over 2%. Na wale ambao ni 2%, they have 98% to share. So have you seen sharing? Broad-based government, that's sharing. Are you in the broad-based government? Wao ndio wale wanatuibia. Because there was no opposition. You could have said government versus opposition. No. Now it's wale wanaiba na sisi ambao wanaibiwa. Na wenye wanaiba ni wachache sana. Ni tu wako na kelele mingi, wanaonekana everywhere. They have access to the media. They have money to move around. Sasa wenye wanaiba ni wachache, but they are noisy. Lakini wenye wanaibiwa ni wengi, lakini hawana sauti. So that is the division in Kenya 2027. Farasi zitakuwa mbili. Ile imebeba wenye wanaiba na wenye wanaibiwa. Na farasi ambao inabeba wenye wanaibiwa wakishinda, ndivyo hivyo tutabandua wale ambao wanatuibia na tutapata suluhisho. Hakuna maskini na tajiri.